People are always very, very pragmatic. So pragmatic means we are always looking for profit. And these two things, spirituality and profit, are in reality absolutely contradictory. Spirituality is about, at a high level, spirituality is about asking for loss, loss of everything related to the material world, because the priority is the spiritual world. They are contradictory, they are not contradictory. So if a person, if a guru is very focused on making money or the spirituality side of things is materialistic, and there are gurus who balance it. They take money and then they spend it on uh, taking care of orphans or something like that. So there are those who balance it out also. It's not that money is a bad thing, but once the spirituality gets tainted with material desires, it does get diminished, because spirituality at a high level once more is contradictory to the materialistic world, and that's why a lot of us who are spiritual will always be like out of sync with the practical world in a lot of ways, because the motivation will be diminished. What people will want, oh, I want this new condo or this new car or this new relationship, it may be less, because the desire to connect with God in, around, and inside would have overtaken. Understanding that the pain that we have in existence is actually coming from the feeling of separation from God. Separation is caused by material things, which is focus on the body. The body has a mind, and with time, this mind creates an intellect. This is good, this is bad, based on your experiences, and then experiences, retaining them creates a fear. Oh, I don't want this repeated in the future. And this judgment, oh, this was bad, creates this. I want this in the future. And that leads to a vulnerability point that is exploited, highly exploited. Let's say each one of you opens a sector and you call it, you have discovered the art of manifesting using the law of attraction. And you market it aggressively, you will have billions of likes and people trying to emulate you. Sometimes people who are going through a good phase in life, let's say some famous singer, some um, talented person, or someone who's going through a good phase and saying, oh my God, I did this manifestation. My success is not by manifesting it. I willed it. I was sitting and then I did these exercises and law of attraction. I was very positive, and that's how I made my first million, billion, whatever. So my real trick was I used my willpower of imagination. And because it seems so easy, it seems that just around the corner, somewhere, the universe is hiding a trick on how to change the world so that it suits your ego. So that tomorrow, today, you will sit and do the magic. And kings and queens have tried. And they used to do it in a very fearful manner because magic was considered to be black. There's no such thing as white magic at that. So but they used to do it regularly. All the kings and soothsayers and astrologers, etc., went to declare the war, etc. All of them. So, well, there might have been very few exceptions there, but everyone, most of the astrologers, etc., or people who indulge even in sciences, etc., they were sponsored by kings, queens, aristocratic royalty that wanted them to be sharing with them how to uncover and then share the secret of how to do this manifesting. So Nostradamus was employed by the Queen of France. And so were many, even in the times of Greek, etc. They would go to Delphi and get the order. It was all about finding what is going to be manifested and then use that information for your own gain. Or so Delphi, they would go and they would pay to the gods, etc., and try to find out what is the future and then try to control and manipulate and even now there are so many cases starting with the book Secret, etc., and it's all about the secret starts with the author is looking at a pair of shoes and then she manifests it and exactly those shoes are presented to her at times, etc., after some time, and that's how the book starts. And it was a super, and then it happened. And there have been phenomena, but the trick is to offer an easy fix to all the people, and everyone is suffering. The more we suffer, the more we hope. The more we hope, the more vulnerable we are, and someone can sell to us a solution. I will teach you the art of manifesting so that you can change the universe, and then you will have whatever you want. You will have the man of your dreams, the woman of your dreams, the money of your dreams, the reputation that you want, etc., the success that you and all you have to do is use the law of attraction. And you can't use negative words. Now you're going to be using only positive words, and you're going to be using sixth and seventh chakra in some of the techniques. And you're going to oh whatever, but you are going to be visualizing it in big detail. So if you imagine in graphic detail that you are sleeping, let's say with Brad Pitt, then at some point suddenly that will happen. That's whoever will share the power of achieve and share the power of manifesting the universe using various techniques like laws of attraction, these teachings which are available. You will be able to exploit whoever you want. Now, manifestation does work, but in a different. When you strongly, when we are children of the universe, aka God, Creator, before being born, we we signed up for this life in which we have whatever we have. And we sign explicitly this I won't have, that I won't have. Why wouldn't all of us be born as kings? All the kings had miserable lives. You think that it was they had power? No, they always had to fight, they had to kill their own, they lived in a state of paranoia, they had power, but they did not have the ultimate power. All the kings had to marry into a restricted set of people. The kings of England had to like won the battle and then had to the Tudor family had to marry from the York family because it wasn't love. In fact, it was hatred. But he had to marry from the York family so as to pacify it so that there won't be a civil war and so on. So the kings and queens did not have the luxury of choosing their own life means. And that is why they used to even they used to, yes, they would have pomp, etc. But if you are with the wrong person, you're sleeping very comfortably, but you're with the wrong person. That doesn't really make up for a happy pace or happy life. That's because of these things that we all have had. We have had in our lives lots of money, and some have been famous, etc. And then those things that we thought were happiness before being born, we told to the universe that we know that there is no happiness in having a lot of money, in having a lot of being famous, being a king, being a queen. In fact, those lives are miserable. And that is why we are born into this life exposed to the true abundance of the spiritual powers. Because all this clarity is power. It's a power because it enables you or us to say no to anything. Knowing that whatever this is, this chocolate, okay, I can have it, but it's not God. Oh, this relationship, I can have it or not have it, even if it was like mucho. But it's not God. I can have this thing or not have this thing. But if with this thing I do not see God, what's the point? So that one thing, and God is in everything and everyone. So if we see the other person, oh, I see God in you, and it works out so good. But then you are still serving the other person. It's not, oh, I want to be happy and I see God in you. You have to be seeing God in yourself. You have to be seeing God in the other person. But life has lots of beings and lots of learning curves, etc. But this power of manifesting the universe works because we are all manifestations of God. We are all children of God. Sometimes we can go back to the Creator and say, you know what, when I said that I'm not going to be having this, I made a mistake. And God is a parent, He's a father or a mother. If we really keep on asking, and we can use various techniques, so we can use visualization, we can use prayers, we can use a combination, we can write it on or write it on wood, something holy, something, and burn it or throw it in the river and give it to the universe our letter. All of those things work in three ways. One, whatever the technique, it's a prayer because you are communicating to the universe. I'm small, I need your help. Two, it increases the faith. The risk is if it doesn't work, but it always works. It always works because your body through and intellect through which you are asking for whatever manifestation needs some change, and changes are always around us. And the third is we are asking the parent for something, but it may happen that they may say, in this life you're not going to be, you're already 60, so you can't ask for a thing which is like 25, so may you be reborn. And it will happen like that people will get in the next life what we are being like doing the magic or manifestation for. Because for us time is slightly different, death is a different class, it's just a continuation. But whatever we ask the parent will get. And then when we get whatever we, of course, after some time, we will say, oh, shit, this deluded me from my being connected to whatever I had asked for, relationship. I had it, and then I find that the other person has mood swings, etc. Or I have mood swings with that person, and I lose my balance. The car that I wanted, maybe it crashed, maybe someone scratched it, but my happiness is not that car, nor neither it is that home or house or whatever I thought that I needed from the universe to be manifested. Because we ourselves are manifestations of God. In reality, whatever result we get after making the right effort, which means not hurting anyone, but trying honestly within our means to get whatever we want, whatever result we get is the manifestation, the will of the God, and we have to accept it, seeing the grace of God. Saying, hey, if you get this kingdom, you will become a king in name, but you will become paranoid and someone will kill you and you will never be happy. You'll be separated. You'll be isolated. You will always be afraid if you have this. It's think of it. You are in a room and suddenly someone gives you the biggest diamond. Prior to this, you were able to sleep. Now that you have the diamond, you are always thinking someone will steal it. Someone is even getting friendly with me because I have this diamond. While I want that person to be friendly with me because I am me. So a lot of people who are rich, etc., are miserable because even good looking, oh, you are only with my body, oh, you are only with my money, or you are only with my youth, or whatever it can go in there, but you are not with me because you didn't like my opinion, this or that, etc. The other person is usually going to be a source of some amount of joy and maybe lots of amount of hate, no vice versa. So the power of manifestation, including the one that is used by black magic, white magic. Black magic and white magic differ in the sense that black magic means that we ask the universe for something which someone else doesn't want or is against the will of someone. So we want, oh, this person should marry me, but that person doesn't want. So that's black magic. Or we say, I want money at any cost. Any cost means someone gets hurt. So that is black magic. And white magic is exactly within the realm of love. We connect with God and we ask for the manifestation of harmony and peace for everyone. And we, in our life, spirituality goes with a component which is called satisfaction. Satisfaction means that whatever you have whatever salary you have. Of course, you look out, you try for more, but whatever you have to be content, satisfied, and so the manifestation is actually a manifestation of you. May everyone be, may everyone have the peace that I have. May everyone understand the blessing that they are. And we are always going to be striving to survive and do better. It's not against doing karma or action. It's just doing it in the right way without hurting anyone, doing it honestly, and then accepting whatever manifests tomorrow as the will of God and as the perfect answer. It is not about that we fail today, tomorrow I'll have a relationship, I'll have money, and all those could be side effects or could be there of previous karmas, etc. And they are going to be happy. But don't go around that, oh, you manifested the universe. In a very subtle way, we did because we are all part of the creator. But the part which is manifesting or being sold as a technique of manifestation, etc., has got a very strong component of your ego saying, I did this. And then when you try it out, if it works out, your ego gets enshrined in a special armor. I'm so powerful. I manifested and I'm special. So you're already separated from the rest of the people. And any teaching, anything that technique that takes you, that creates a task between you and the other people is not the right. When you say, I want a manifestation of harmony and love, of myself as a blessing for others, etc., always thinking of others, then it's making you closer to others. But if it is, I want this Rolls Royce, I want this Rolls Royce, I want this Rolls Royce, I visualize how it is. on driving it, etc. Even if it works out, and it can, why not? It's creating an ego problem. Two, it is finally the will of God, but you are mixing your own will. You're not accepting the balance of the universe as being perfect. So the manifestation of your presence on the planet as a true, pure blessing full of contentment and satisfaction with who, what you have, and who you are. And to do that, you have to just spread that contentment of your heart, because there is no heart right now which is with all the living, with all the seen and unseen, with everything that is in creation and not in creation. Limitless, unconditional sharing of the harmony and contentment of your heart. Feel the feet of Tara pressing on the point of enlightenment, the seventh energy center. Feel her right foot pressing and activating your divine clarity. Feel the mantra with your breathing. Create the mantra with your mantra power with your visualization of Tara's feet on your seventh energy center. Sync your energy with the energy of unconditional love, which is the universe, with the mantra. That's what will happen. It will have a resonance. When two things vibrate at the same, it becomes exponentially more powerful. And the intent to serve, intent, visualization, the powerful magic of the mantra create the same energy vibration in which is in you to sync with that of the universe. And to do that, you combine your breathing. These are the factors. And now just feel Tara's feet pressing. Close your eyes and feel her foot pressing on the seventh energy center, destroying your ego of I be mine. Oh, Tara to the so Tara to the so Om Tara Tutare Soha 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 Om Tara Tutare Soha. Share it with all the seen and unseen, with all that is created and not yet created. Om Tara Tutare pushing in the clarity from her feet, from the seventh energy center to your heart and spreading. Om to the ancestor. Tara Tutare to your parents and all the male and Om Tara Tukaritures, to all the teachers who taught us via faith. Om Tara Tukaritures, sharing the unconditional love of your heart. Om Tara Tukaritures, with all sick, sad, and Om Tara Tukaritures. And any person who doesn't have the spiritual clarity, see them with compassion and express gratitude to the creator of everything and everyone. Oh, have gratitude for everything which you have and which you do. Everything that has hurt you and everything that has given you pleasure. See Tara in your heart, see Tara above your head. Everything has God is it. See everything and everyone has a manifestation, including yourself. Be totally at peace with all the manifestations of Tara. So whatever happens, not happen, see everything as a be at peace. See the heart, in the heart of everything. Tare to Tare Tare, Tare to Tare, Tare to Tare Tare, Om Tare to Tare Tare, Tare Lord, Paras.